All right. So, quick recap of what happened.
I can do that. So short recap because it was mainly walking around in combat. So we were pretty much talking to the cook, um, telling her what's going on with everything, like what we found, and then we realize, or at least Oordem finds that Vera has been memory modified or something similar. She can't remember. So basically just tried to explain that to her, figure that's some part of the whatever's going on the ship. And luckily she trusts Oordem. So we brought Sirit to the cook to kind of figure things out, see what's going on. Everything seems on the up and up. Everybody else was talking to the two Gith on top of the castle, and they joined us. And, we decided to make our move. Well, no, we actually took a short rest first, I believe, and then we have Sirit. We think that Ilred is still in the one room that is nearby to the galley. So we just basically take a short rest to kind of like recuperate, and Sirit is able to basically fix the modified memory. Canis does a detect good and evil, I believe, or divine sense, one or the other, on see what's going on, and pretty much Sirit is celestial, and they figure that she's a lot more powerful than we expect. She was able to fix the memory thing pretty easily. But we decide then to jump Ilren. We jump into the room. He's missing! The guy we saw with him is tied up in a chair, and there's a portal on the other end of the room. So we decide to go through the portal, let the other guy out. Brings us to the midsection of the ship that is sort of crashed with the ship's lifeboat, which has the big treant on it, part of the ship. He's initially unresponsive, but then he doesn't want us to go down into the middle of the ship because there's bad parasites down there. No sign of Ilren where we are, but we head on down, promising to save his friend. I forget what the name was. Ikasa. We go down. There's a bunch of Grell down there. We fight the Grell and kill them off, and we find that Ikasa is a dog, blink dog, with a little speaker so we can speak in common around his collar. He brings us to a secret, and we're able to basically find the other mark, the other ward on that part of the ship. One of the two that we were looking for. We find the passcode in a journal that works for both of the wards, but we need to be near the ward to activate it. So we deactivate that ward. The blink dog blinks back to the ship, trying to find the person that we had left that was tied up. Devaris. He was, but when we jump back there, he's also nowhere to be found. So after the blink dog then blinks again off into the distance, trying to find his owner or friend, we head down to the stateroom, which has I believe the first mate in it. It's not the captain. I think it's the first mate. He's locked himself in or barricaded the door. Garret tries to activate the passcode through the wall because it's a thin wall. Sirit's able to coax him out, open the door. He's still a little like rambled and kind of just keeps saying things like, "You're not supposed to do this, well, you can't do this." Well, very focused on what we shouldn't be able to do, but not doing anything about that. We head on in, say the passcode, deactivate the second ward, and now we're like, where's the ward? What's going on? Most of us head up to the top of the ship, look around. We find it's coming from the other half of the ship, which is down near the heart of the husk of the dead god that we're in. That's more or less what happened. The actual passphrase was, "The moon sings a song for the lost." And that's all I got.
Okay.
What were we taking? What type of rest were we taking? I think we were doing some sort of rest.
I I had mentioned it, but yeah, if we want to take a short rest,
Short rest.
maybe
Before,
we do.
and did we have a means to get to the upper portion of the ship, or were we just winging it?
The blink dog made a hole for us.
He made a hole the way back, but then when he blinked the second time, it just disappeared. Didn't leave a rift. Didn't leave a slider's tunnel or anything like that.
I think we may have to fly across. Okay, so short rest.
Yeah, are we able to take a short rest? Because we were pretty hurt.
I don't see why not.
Time is pressing or not, we don't know, but I vote for a short rest.
Ilrin's missing, or at least the hippo version of him is, and you guys are certain that the ward is down now, and the piece could be accessible.
Alright, so quick rest and then we go over to the heart. I say in character.
Well, specifically, how hurt are we?
Oh,
Judging by how the hippo is gone, we don't know if he's already there.
You're hurt the worst, aren't you, Candace?
Yeah, I was at half health.
Not Candace, I mean Garret.
I mean, I did take a good beat and I'm below half, but, you know.
we're gonna fight a aberration.
I already took a short rest. You might as well do it. Candace is already in a bunk. Bunk shooting.
I guess we're healing then.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Pull out my med kit.
How I miss the eerie silence of space. I can't go to sleep unless there's absolutely no sound.
Have you tried getting like a silent spell?
A silent white noise.
That's foul.
I'm just gonna max out.
It's the sound of the space whales. Lulls me to sleep.
I guess roll your hit dice, everybody.
I'm like 13 points off.
You don't have to if you don't want to, I'm just saying.
No, I rolled my hit die and I'm 13 points off. I'm like, do I throw in 2 more?
I mean, you get half back on a thing, so I'd say go up to at least use up to at least.
Oh, I only have 2 hit dice left.
Oh, stat! You were in trouble.
I've been getting slapped.
I thought you weren't Nima anymore.
That doesn't change the fact I was in a small room with a lot of targets. My whole gimmick is I can get away and go into darkness. They had blind sight. It wasn't working.
Do all classes get the same amount of hit dice?
We got the same amount of hit dice. It's the size of hit dice.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, but it's relative. It's relative to your
class.
Your
Yeah.
level.
Some of them.
Your level.
I have D10s, which is nice. I just rolled god awful.
Yeah, I have like 2 left. 2 or 3 left now.
Yeah, same.
I don't like being at not full health.
Phil, my mage armor lasts 8 hours. We've had 2 short rests, so it's been here at least 2 hours. Is it still up, or would I have to recast it on me and Garret?
Well, you guessed at the beginning of the day, didn't you, or no?
I cast it as soon as we got here. Like, as soon as we saw those anglerfish coming towards us, I was like, okay, Garret, boom.
I would say a recast is required.
Okay. Let me check my sorcery points. Turner did some. So, yep, I will twin it to put it back on Garret as well. So we got it for another 8 hours.
Wonder if there's more growl between here and there. Is there really no way to open a portal?
Not at this level. Unless Garrett's holding out on us.
I'm fine. Thank you, by the way, Oordem.
As always, I'd rather you have your ability to fireball than,
You know, it's ironic you say that, because that's one that I don't use as much as some of the other wizards and whatnot.
Plus, it's higher than first level. Either way, I'd rather you have your spells if I could just double up on one of mine for cheaper. Plus, I cast Mage Armor for free. Have it once a day for free, so... I don't know how that translates into, like, in-world logic, but basically, yeah, he explains that.
Well, I mean, I've always considered it canon, like, there are ranks of spells, and you can only cast so many per day.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that's how they categorize it for, how
First
hard it
circle,
is to
second
cast
circle,
something.
third circle.
Imagine you have slots, different levels of slots.
I can go about 3 times per day. I can go like a 2.
It's the first thing you learn in the creches. About these spell slots.
Is that how many times you can... No, it's just how many times you can do it in an hour,
Whenever I get stronger, I go, oh, look, there's a slot. It's like a little pocket where you keep your spells.
If we are taking a short rest, actually, I could give Garret the Ringle Run staff. Because we haven't had a chance to do that yet. I did use all the charges, so it'll only give you all the +1 bonuses, but do you want that now, Garret, or would you like it? We give it later.
Technically, you already gave it to me. I just haven't had time to attune to it yet.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was holding on to it until we had that time, and I was just going to do it because that's what I thought last time.
I already put it in my inventory. I just haven't been using it because how long does it take to attune to stuff? Like
an hour.
An hour.
So
it would take a short rest.
So either way, the mechanic, we haven't been doubling it up on it mechanically, so that's at least good.
So am I able to attune to it during the rest?
It takes an hour, so...
Short rest is an hour, so it's up to you.
Okay. Will do. Garret is now wielding a staff.
It is Ringle Run staff. I think, I gave you the information on it, so...
Yeah, I
it can't be the same hour as the short rest.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. I won't use it.
Rules is written, attuning to an item requires a creature to spend a short rest focused on that item while being in physical contact with us. In parentheses, this can't be the same short rest use.
Oh, I see.
We'll hold on to it for the long rest then, so...
Want
to just say that I'm still holding on to it just because I can benefit from it.
What, can't be the same short rest?
It can't be, no.
No, I mean, what, like...
attuning to an item.
Like, what can't you do at the same time? I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
Short rest and attune. They both are their
normal
own
short rest benefit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, honestly.
I thought that was like one of the points of a short rest. Get your party attuned to all your items.
Using hit die is technically like bandaging yourself up and doing things that require healing up.
Well,
and a long rest is sleep and then gathering food and making camp.
So you just have to like sleep with it for a night and you're good.
It's a little hand wavy because you can always say that your long rest is 9 hours.
I choose not to worry about that.
So if that's the case, I'll keep it attuned, just so I get that keep getting that +1, and we'll give. It's still like as soon as we can get you attuned to it, we'll give it to you.
Yep, works for me.
Yay.
So looking from here to here, it's obvious it's 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 500 feet.
That's a lot of feet.
It's a lot of feet. You guys can just slowly take your way up the dried flesh part, and it's gonna take some time. Or you guys could fly, and it's only 300, technically.
We fly, we're essentially
you put yourself at risk, yes.
Yeah, we're paid for the thing.
The way I see it, you've already taken an hour to rest, so it don't matter.
Yeah, we need
No matter
we
what
need
way
the
you
quick way.
take.
I say we fly.
It's up to you guys. No, I said you already took an hour to rest, so the longer way, it's not any different.
Oh, that's fair. True. Yeah, let's keep it safe then.
We could always pass without a trace. Again.
That's true. Although,
It's
how
an
easy is
option.
it to stealth in the middle
Space.
of nothingness?
It's not stealth, it's just not being noticed.
To be fair, the anglers had no vision. Remember that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So as long as you keep away from them,
Stay without the range, keep quiet. Because stealth isn't just being seen, it's also not being heard or noticed.
Oordem, if you're afraid of flying, just say so.
No, I will not say that.
Go on.
Smirk.
Sure.
I am not going to say it. Give me the wings. Do whatever we got to do.
Very well. Well, the more we stand around, the more we waste time. So
Exactly.
Ellanis' salad trace has served us well. I suggest we do that.
Do it again. Pulls out more. What's the material component for this? Burned mistletoe. I shall cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone around. Oh, on me, but everyone around me gets.
if that is the
Plus the
case, everyone go ahead and roll stealth with pass without a trace bonus.
what's the bonus?
Plus 10.
What's that?
Nice.
Plus yes.
Ow.
39.
20. 29.
Oh, wait,
21.
Yeah, 21 also.
39.
30.
That
John doesn't
20.
even see you.
No, he still does. Although I do gotta admit, Vecna's probably like, where did she? There she is. Ow, I almost. I'm a little.
Well, even the lowest roll was not perceived, so we're gonna say it's a roll around to get across. Just lingering and feeding off of this corpse. So that's the first 100.
Do we see any creatures?
At
Creatures
the
out
moment,
there?
no. But you're still gonna try to keep quiet. So let's do the next round and roll.
The nat 20. Do I get it? Yeah.
It's a new round.
Number 25.
16.
36.
Does heavy armor still?
I'll say, here's a honest question. If we're floating...
It
does-
imposes a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
I think it's a valid question. I
Yeah.
don't think it's begging.
I have my boots of flying. I'm not even moving my legs.
We'll say that you're getting an extra 2 just because it requires no movement.
Okay.
It's essentially a shield for moving.
And before I even said that, or right after I said that, I rolled a 17. So you and Vera just barely avoid getting witnessed. And as that roll happens, you guys can begin to see some anglers feeding on this corpse. You just passed over some, just barely missing them.
Around the corner.
That said, we'll final roll.
We fine. It's
Oh,
Keep-
15.
Ah. 17.
31.
I might roll hit dice to recover, carrying 5 minutes with her. Did that? Fail a saving throw or miss an attack.
15, 16.
Fail an ability. When you make an ability check that fails, so if it fails, I might re-roll the d20.
What did you get, Kasey?
I got a 15.
And so the lowest is 14.
Well, you said +2, so it's 16.
It's trivia.
Come on.
So 15 is the lowest.
Come on.
Ooh.
Almost there.
Rolled an 8, so you guys are good. So you guys are just passing by them. Two anglerfish kind of skitter away from the heart real fast. Almost looks like they're scared. And as they skitter past you, you guys freeze up. And you're just floating past them.
I think we're debris.
They think you're debris. They just keep going.
I think we're trash.
We are trash.
As you guys land at the top deck. You guys can place yourselves here.
Wee.
And as you land, there it is. As you land here, give me 1 second.
For just a brief moment in time, I believe that Red Bull actually caught up with me. Not yet.
As you guys land, a colossal heart, part flesh, part stone, looms over this segment of the deck. What remains of the ship's prow is plunged deep into the heart, and the deck rumbles as the heart pulses. Still continues to pulse to this moment.
Clinging on to life.
Scraps of Gossamer sails dangle off the ship's broken mast, which is jammed through one of the doors leading into the forecastle. I won't keep the heart going just because.
I wish people brought me to better places. But it'll have to do.
What, you don't like the giant decaying corpse of a space god with a still beating heart?
It's not
I
going
don't
to come
know.
alive, is it?
Undead corpse of... Well, it can't come alive if it's already, living. But it does bear concern.
Do a quick listen around if I can hear anything of interest. Portals,
Solid
hippo
argument.
people walking, etc., etc.
Boom, 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 boom.
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Perception.
I will
Okay,
also
15.
follow with that. $20.
You rolled a
30.
15, you said?
15,
20.
yes.
The door beneath you, you can somewhat make out some noises coming. The door that is that's blocked by the mast.
What kind of noises? Movements? Things like that? Rel.
It just sounds like somebody's inside.
I forget, is this where the captain is?
So
Like
this portion of the ship, yeah.
Yeah. We're on the forecastle.
And he's
I'll
kind
bet
of
everybody else would be like, man, somebody I think below us.
stop on the deck.
Don't you dare.
Whoever it is, it's probably not our gift friend.
I will pull out Glask.
Bless.
You
The
wish
only door. To be fair, let me see.
Oh yeah, this is only half a ship. Is that like the only? There's like two
This is the
doors
front-
down there.
This is the very front half.
Yeah.
To be clear, let me explain this real quick. I had trouble understanding it, and I can see it.
I'm God, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Ships are always weird on these maps.
A mast blocks an entrance to the navigation room. So this is the mast that you guys can see, and it blocks this door here. So the only door you could probably presume you hear somebody in is this one, because this is a door. It's not lit up well enough, but still a door.
Gotcha.
But the stairs up there lead down to exactly where you guys are.
Shall we?
You gonna send your rat friend in there first, or do you want to just?
He has a name.
You
I'll just
know
call
I'm
him
not good
Rat.
with names.
It's a Glasgow rat experience.
I trust your friend.
I will
See what he does.
slightly open up the door to that way he can enter, and then I shall peer through his eyes.
One moment.
Oh, hold on to.
Are you
Garrett's
doing
back.
it quietly?
Yes.
I'm actually going to give the rat guidance.
Roll a stealth to open that door then.
Okay.
Okay, Slaad.
Is Passive
I'm-
Without a Trace still active?
Yes.
That'll
I'm
be-
concentrating.
That will be a 29.
Okay. Alright,
Quiet as
so
a feather.
Glask goes in.
I want to give Glass guidance just in
Yeah,
case he
that's
stealth
fine.
on something, but I think it'll be fine.
All you can really see, you can't really hear. In this cabin, clothes are tossed over chair backs, and open doors and open books are strewn across tables. At the back of the room stands a woman. Her right leg below her knee is wood and metal prosthetic, and from her back extends a massive white feathered wing.
White feathered wing. Okay.
Indeed. The journal mentions, oh, she looks so cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. I recall the journal mentioning something about broken wing. I don't know if you had mentioned it out loud, but I remember character-wise read about it.
Garret read about it, yeah.
Yes.
So, peering around more because we activated both sigils, right?
Roll a stealth for Glass. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Guidance. I'm guessing I'm out of Eddie's range. I wonder what the stealth for a rat is.
I can look at it. Do you have the stat block on your extras on your?
Not
Beyond?
for. I do not.
I would recommend adding that, but it looks like it's just a +0. There's dex and no stealth benefits.
So
Okay.
just roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Add the 10.
Alright, that'll be a 34. Oh, 24, as I was.
24, you said?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing as Glass?
So, He's basically looking to see if the piece of the rod is around the room.
You look, and as you continue to look more and more, get down, you stupid. As you continue to look more and more, you get deeper in, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm shocked she hasn't. And all of a sudden, glass is grabbed in hand. This tattooed woman looks in the eyes of this rat. She gives this glare.
Garret will snap out of it and immediately kick the door. And as he kicks the door, he's gonna say, "Let go of my rat!"
As he kicks the door, she draws her flame tongue sword and points it in your direction.
Can you please put down my rat?
Who are you?
Uh.
She grips the rat tighter.
Hey, whoa. He's fragile. Please.
I don't have time for games.
I don't either. We actually came here. It's actually a long story. It would. So these guys right behind me, we're basically looking for something, and then we got put through a bunch of different tasks, and that brought us here.
What are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for, and Garret will pull out his piece of the rod, another part to this scepter, or rod, whatever you would call it.
She squeezed the rat further, and she the flames on the blade kind of flare up. Are you here to steal it?
Right, well, I wouldn't categorize it as stealing it, but we do need it with the very dire situation back on the not astral plane. If you would like, Garret kind of takes a step inside with his hands up.
She takes a step further, steps closer to you as you step in. She doesn't want you anywhere near her. As she speaks, what dire situation?
So, I'm not sure how versed you are when it comes to...
Speak quickly.
Okay. Guy named Vecna, trying to do some shit. It's very bad, and we're trying to contain him. And the only possible way of doing that is if we assemble all... Garret looks back to the party. 7 parts?
7.
Is it 7?
7-ish, yes.
The 7 parts of the rod together.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. Even though you're not lying.
Garret is not very...
It sounds convoluted, I know, but it's very episodic. It makes for a very episodic adventure.
Are you assisting me, Candace, by saying that?
Out of character.
Okay, alright, please.
You got this. You got this.
Okay, nice. 18.
She pauses for a moment, and then she douses the flame tongue and sheaths it, and tosses the rat at your chest.
Oh. Dear boy.
The rod's piece is stored safely in the bridge.
Right.
It's equipped with magical security. I don't think that we're getting in there anytime soon.
Well, both of the sigils are already dispelled, because we already worked on that. Unless you mean another means.
Where did you come from?
Well, the other parts of the ship, I suppose.
You've been to the other parts.
The main one, at least. That's where we met, like, the cook, the hippo disguised as a Slaad, and,
Other way around.
cleric.
The crew. The crew, are they safe?
So, we're not entirely sure about that right now, because when we got back after going to a different part of the ship, speaking with a trant and a talking dog, some other shit, when we came back, the person that was originally there was gone, and we basically came here right afterwards. So the quick answer would be not too sure.
We have seen nobody harmed in the time that we have been here.
And this Slaad, has it done anything?
Not to my knowledge. Not yet, at least. But being found out, who knows what could happen.
He did apparently lock up the priestess.
And tied up the elf man. That room.
Priestess.
I told you.
Short little. Do you halfling or gnome? I think she was halfling. Halfling.
Oh, Sirit.
Yes, Sarah.
He is no priestess, I assure you.
Oh?
He's a kotal.
A what?
I think it's spelled correctly. Let me check. A koatl, my bad.
Coatl? Oh, like Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah. That would explain the angelic nature I sensed in her. But yes, she's been masquerading as a priestess.
Little devil.
Oh yes.
She did want to burn the ship down in revenge. Not the ship, but she wanted to burn the Slaad.
I think if she doesn't burn anything soon, then gonna set the remainder of the ship ablaze.
I don't think she'd go that far. No, she's, as the woman says as she sits down at her desk, she just lets out a sigh. Well, it's good to hear that they're safe.
Apparently, in your absence, a Slaad came aboard the ship disguised as a irritating gif, kind of gained loyalty of the crew. Then someone let it slip that we were after the piece of this artifact.
It's nothing to let slip. I'm just an honest person.
To answer your question, I am the captain. I've been stuck here ever since I lost my wing in one of the raider attacks.
Raider attacks. We were told the ship had some sort of malfunction, perhaps due to the rod or the magic of this god itself.
That's true.
Okay.
But raiders come often to pillage this. It's thanks to the wars that they haven't gotten the piece of the rod.
Do you remember what these raiders are like? Does it happen to contain a half orc and two Githyanki?
No, that's very descriptive, and you're talking about my crew.
Okay. I'm just looking for plot twists here, don't mind me.
If you're looking for a plot twist, I don't think that the rod's piece is going to be very safe.
Well, with a little bit of magic, it may be able to be stabilized, or with the rest of the parts. In theory...
You don't understand. There's some serpentine creature's been gorging upon its power.
Oh.
Yes.
Did it look like a giant spider dragon?
No. It looks like it's definitely manifested from Havoc itself. Could have been some kind of larger intestinal creature that moved north and just between Havoc's power and the power of the relic,
Sight.
grown stronger.
Perhaps those Grell were part of the god too, like an immune system.
It's possible. I know they're all attracted to the magic.
So we have to fight a giant tapeworm. Got it. It's a This day couldn't get any better.
Wish it was a tapeworm. She points towards the front of the ship, past you guys. The door. There's a door here. You can tell there's already debris and rubble. And the front of the ship leads directly into the larger part of the heart. That room in there is where the relic was housed.
Was.
I don't know what's happened to it since that serpent's made way with it.
Captain, how long have you been in this part of the ship? Isolated.
Honestly, lost count.
And you're unfamiliar with the GIF? As the crew seems to
never heard of some GIF.
The crew seems to feel that he had taken command charge in your absence. Not that they appreciate him, but he was...
Sure, he was not part of my crew. I've never heard of him.
I believe that.
Oh, I kind of mentioned that before, and I was saying what happened.
Oh, I missed it.
But yeah. I want to do a quick divine sense.
Mm-hmm.
She's a celestial fiend or undead.
Her celestial presence is stronger than Sirit's celestial presence.
I had a feeling, but just making sure.
Yeah, you're standing in the presence of a deva.
Got what?
A deva.
A one-winged angel?
She has one wing at the moment. This door here is open.
Pretty big D word to drop real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, her whole crew is angels, don't forget.
I know. It's just, when you hear it, it's just like, damn.
This room is open to the south of you.
Her whole crew?
That room had a whole room of like five different types of celestials, so like archons and stuff like that.
I missed that part.
Right, we looked into the
It was across from Ilren's room.
Yeah, we didn't do much in there. We didn't interact with anybody.
Okay.
As you guys look to that room that the mast was plunged through, in that room, a large bronze sphere hovers on the center to the south. Let me just reiterate so you guys know what I'm saying. This room here. As you guys look in there, what is this? A large bronze sphere hovers in the center of the room, spinning idly, and then splayed on the table below it is a wing-shaped contraption. You can tell she's been trying to work on a way to get her wings and be able to fly again.
I think they would have had a lot of fun with that kind of problem.
You don't require wings to fly across to the other part of the ship.
No, but it gives me an advantage against anything that would want to fight us. And once we get out of here. It's like if I plucked your arms, it's something that's been around. It's hard to live without.
I know that feeling.
Bit apt of a metaphor there. Lift up the eye patch to show the missing eye.
You have two of those. That still work. Past losing one.
Of the well, I've got the Vecna eye.
Yeah, it's just you need two wings to fly.
Oh no, I mean yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
She tried to escape, but she just goes around in circles.
Mm. Well, if you're all here for the relic piece, and you say the crew is somewhat safe. They're even safer.
The ones we saw, and we also don't know where the Slaad is at the moment.
But they're even safer if Sirit's free, you said.
Correct.
Nothing's gonna sneak up on Sirit.
In theory.
When you say that you're here for the peace to save your world.
Not just ours. Several.
Even where we're at now.
Technically. Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't think it would be out of reach. It might be the last places you would look, but I wouldn't say it's safe.
He seems the
Not to mention, if all the other worlds are taken, destroyed, or whatever he wants to do with them, it's you got nowhere else to go. Stuck out here. Were you delivering that to somebody in particular?
delivering the relic.
Yes.
No, the relic powered my ship for years.
Hmm.
This is just the first I've heard of other pieces.
Do you know how you came across it? Or did you just come across...
It's much
Did
like
you
any of
acquire
us,
the ship?
much like any of us wild spaces, we bought our ships.
Explains several things. Well, it also raises other questions, but I digress.
Either way, if you head downstairs and through the safe room, the hole that leads to the heart, that's where you'll be looking for the piece.
Do a light insight check on that.
Could only assume the serpent has something to do with its missing.
May I insight that?
Yeah, go.
21.
It's not lying to you. What were you trying to discern?
He just seems like really, because of her situation, is really unenthused.
She's more concerned for her crew than she is for the piece.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's basically just trying to see that there's a weirdness to this. Like, she's worried about her crew. She isn't going over to see her crew. The crew doesn't know what's going on, and she's essentially been usurped.
Yes.
So trying to just it feels funny, but basically just trying to check.
Also, it's the situation of
Swap.
personal value.
Oh, that yeah.
You
I
guys
understand
you
that.
guys appreciate the piece more than she does. She looks at it like it's, oh, my engine. It's a hunk of junk.
Millennium Falcon. Ugh.
It's like if a bunch of heroes came by and wanted your old beat up Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. You saved the universe. Is it a transformer? It's like, no, it's just a car.
It's just a rock.
Yes.
She said it
She's
was
also, if you think about it, she's this beacon of hope that has nothing.
Yes.
She's in a hopeless situation.
Yes, I get
Captains
all
also
that.
go down with the ship.
Exactly. No, I totally get all that. You can see the honors there. It's also a matter of Oordem has seen a lot of uneasy things on this ship so far, and it's like the Slaad is missing. People were locked up. It's like, okay, is there less trustworthiness things going on, or what and whatnot? So that's all I was really checking. Yeah. So I completely understand. You said it's downstairs?
Path to the heart, yeah.
You haven't heard anybody else come by here at all?
I heard some footsteps, but didn't bother to investigate.
And we have
It
no
was
time
easier
to
to lie in
lose.
ambush if I needed to.
And we have no time to lose.
Could be
Not
the
one bit.
GIF. Could be the GIF, it could be the Casa, it could be the Elfman. They're all missing.
The Elfman wasn't missing, he was just tied up.
Well, when we got back, he was missing.
Was he?
Yeah, he wasn't in the room. I mean, he might have been somewhere close by and we didn't see him, but
So where to?
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
Guess we go to the heart.
Pass by her and I go, as I'm walking to the stairs, I go, nice sword.
Thanks.
That was such an awkward thing to say, Kaz.
You paused for a moment and then
Candace, what a weird thing to say.
she looks to you guys and she walks over to her end table and she tosses a ring towards you. This is for helping my crew. She'll just toss a ring to your guys' way.
Yeah, this is probably the
I was
closest
about
one
to
to
say,
Yeah.
I'll catch it all cool, like.
As you catch the ring and you look at it, it's gold with some like jade gems into it, and at the top it's like ornamented with like it's like a it looks like a hummingbird, but the hummingbird is just encrusted with gems itself. It's very small, but that's what she tossed your way.
It's not silver, but it will do.
Oh, and take this, and she walks up and she slaps a spell scroll in Garret's hand.
Oh. Oh, what's this?
It's just a spell. It's not going to do me any good.
Oh, do you happen to know what spell it is?
Just open it up and read it, Garret.
You can read, right?
Of course I can read. Gee,
I don't know. It's like, I know you have to like bring the scroll to both sides of your face, right?
all right.
Garret
Now,
walks away, quick peeks.
why am I getting one bullied here?
She just, as you guys go downstairs, she kind of walks into the room with the wing. You can begin to hear her starting to work on it again.
Oh, fine, I'll do that. Just a question
All right.
before I go. Not to you.
Oh, all right.
I'll speak to you in a second. I'm just gonna sort of like stand back
Get
for a
to
quick
it.
second. I'll get to it. I'm gonna look back at the cabin real quick. If you, there's someone who would love to work on something like that. If I could ever take notes, if you mind. I have a brother who likes little projects like that.
If you had the time after whatever you're doing.
We'll find out. If I bring my corpse up, I'm sorry.
If you live, you can take all the notes you want.
Thank you. Now to killing a fucking tapeworm. Loading crossbow. Alright, let's get to it. Chop chop. She'll just start running downstairs.
Good luck.
Last time I said someone good luck, things didn't go well.
So you guys go downstairs.
That's where I'm walking.
Through the watertight doors.
This is where it leads. I'll just describe rooms as you're passing through. So you head downstairs to the next room. This is more of a cargo hold, and as you get downstairs, empty crates and barrels litter this deck. And at the far end, double doors stand at the floor. The door's surface shimmers as if trapped behind a wall of translucent silver light for a moment, but it seems quickly passed, obviously, since you guys deactivated the wards. But that room there is very clearly where it was. That's what she pointed out to you guys.
Quickly look around the cargo area or whatever this might be.
Nothing really stands out. It's been picked clean.
Yeah, just making sure no giant hippos are hiding down here.
As you get closer to the door that was shimmering, though, an overwhelmingly foul stench kind of seeps from the bottom and fills this room. Moving into the next room, as you guys know where you're headed.
I'm gonna
That
cast resistance.
smells delightful.
Cast resistance on myself.
Where the prow should be, you see this gaping hole leading into the putrid core of Havoc's heart.
Fine. It's fine. Shouldn't be too bad.
What, you've never been inside a giant god before?
I've been harassed by a god before.
It's close.
Well, I'd say harassed more.
You guys are coming from this direction.
Ah.
And as you guys get into the drop down into the heart here, the air itself is just foul throughout the entire spot. Any creature that breathes the foul air has the poison condition until it breathes fresh air again.
That's not. Well,
As soon as you guys are walking in there, you kind of are hesitant.
Question.
Even for you, Garret.
I was going to say, is it just rotten air or is it like gas?
It's a mix of everything. It's the rotting. You're inside a rotting carcass. The last bits of the rotting carcass of a god.
Pretty sure
The
air.
foul air of the envelope too. So yeah,
There's
everything.
obviously no blood present, but you're not sure what that is. Again, the air is poisoned. You guys pretty much are poisoned in here until you get out, for the sake, unless you have a means to avoid it.
and Vera, you seem to be handling this very well.
There's a lighting in here. All areas inside the heart are dimly lit by floating orbs of pinkish bioluminescence.
I'm just gonna take out the whip and have it at the ready.
Dim, you say?
And the walls and ceilings of this place are made of purple flesh. Part of the flesh has been petrified, hardening into gray crystal, while other parts remain soft and spongy. The heart beats erratically, sending a dull pulse echoing through its chambers every few minutes. The ceilings in the heart are 50 feet high. So since it's dim light and most of you don't have a problem with that, we will just
Vision activate.
we will just reveal what this map looks like.
And the whip should give us plenty of other lighting. Oh, it even looks like a heart.
Oh no! No way!
What were you expecting?
As you guys enter this atrium, beyond this the shattered safe room, this is an oval-like chamber. The walls themselves are occasionally lit by flashes of like lightning or pinkish orbs that float just through this very stinky air.
I check to see if there's any noticeable footprints in the ground, just tracking anybody that's come through here.
Tough to tell with how spongy it can be in certain spots.
Figured.
Passive perceptions of 15 or higher.
Yay, it's me.
You can see in the detritus, the detritus, and all through the stuff, you do end up finding like a gilded spyglass.
The only
Ooh.
item Mark ever wants.
That and a movable rod, yeah.
It's worth 1,000 gold.
Yeah. Who wants to get to it first? Because I would totally get that.
Who has the higher passive perception?
I have a 16 with my vision-based advantage, so
21.
never mind.
We're gonna say that it probably jumps out to Ellanis quicker.
It's kind of just to kick it up with the feet, grab it in the air.
You know, that things are
Ooh, pretty.
quite delicate.
Correct.
You know how
Goes in
hard
my
it
bag.
is to shape glass?
Kasey, since Garret has the staff piece pretty ready, you could feel it thrumming within your bags,
Ooh.
and it kind of feels like it's definitely divines that the piece is deeper into the heart.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like pulsating.
Yeah,
Close.
so kind of like getting faster the closer you get.
Gotcha.
It's like a dowsing radar. Tread carefully, we don't know if Slaad friend came in here first.
Should expect it, but
Be at the ready then.
I shall stealth forward.
either way.
She doesn't even really speak. She just kind of stinks to the sort of sidewall here, and I'm going to try and insert in using a stealth check.
Alright, go for it.
I am still. Is it mid an hour?
I would say it's probably nearing the end of it. Yeah.
Nearing is not over.
We'll say you have at least like 2 minutes left on it.
Nope, hurry up, everyone.
28. 28. I sort of pop my head through.
Okay.
I will say you do have disadvantage on that because we are all poisoned.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah,
Moving-
I mean we got the
moving
plus
into
10.
this-
That's why I'm.
Moving into this next room, the walls of this floor, the walls
23.
and floor of this massive chamber alternate between gray and petrified stone,
Yeah, I should probably just apply that.
and flexing muscle and flesh.
So it's like alternating between stone and flesh.
Stone, flesh, and undulating from the heartbeat.
What was that?
You burped.
Know what that is.
You definitely can hear it off in the next room somewhere.
Recast resistance on myself while I've got a free chance.
Just gonna keep sort of scrolling on the side of the wall here till I can like spot something. Trying to see through anything if anything popping out of here. So I have 90-foot dark vision.
It's dim light. You're good.
Yeah, so like I could, yeah, I'm just seeing straight through right now.
Yeah.
Nothing's popping out.
Nothing yet.
What? No, shouldn't it? No salad. No. Okay, I'm gonna go to this precipice and just kind of take another gander in the room. Is it invisible? God, I hope it isn't invisible.
Go ahead and roll a perception for it. If you're actively looking for it, you have to roll a perception to look for it.
I am actively looking. Why didn't you apply the disadvantage? Well, it's either 18 or 18.
Well, as you're looking around, you still find no sight of it, but you can definitely hear some form of like.
Okay, got it. Just looks back, looks forward. Like it should be in the room.
I will message to Ellanis. What do you see?
Nothing.
Is it safe
Nothing.
then?
No. I hear it. I just don't see it yet.
When look in this room and do another divine sense.
How many of those you got?
A few more.
Okay.
A couple.
Vera's here, but she's not. But she is.
Vera, go into the room and see if anybody's there.
I should do that. I'm late. All right, divine sense. You said.
Yeah.
What's the distance and what is the sensing? What's the sensing again?
Celestial fiend and undead, 60 feet.
It is none of those things, so you don't.
Yeah. I'm really surprised the Watcher Paladin doesn't get like aberrations and all that stuff.
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not stepping forward.
I would. Garret will walk past.
Before that happens, Garret, there is a quick silence before that sound picks up again. And with that, a quick snap and a bite as you hear skittering and flesh tearing coming from this direction, and able to stealth through the perceptions. This thing gets the jump on you guys.
Shit.
Oh, snap.
As with a 31,
God damn!
this thing comes launching at you, Canis. Just mouth first, and as you look up, Canis, you're oh shit.
Because like imagine we're all looking at the dimly rear window like, man, what is like it has to be a part of the wall mover, like, wait, that's a whole ass wall. As this thing launches out.
That's not
Yeah,
a
this thing-
tapeworm!
You can tell that this thing's mix of flesh tones and other things. It's made itself home here.
I thought it was a wall. I'm
imagining-
sorry.
Imagine the giant rock worm from Gears of War 2. Anybody remembers that?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times.
Welcome to probably what's going to be the hardest fight in the game so far.
Oh, I'm glad Jess is here.
Yeah, that's also why I was like,
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
here he is.
So was he invisible, or he was just very, very
He's stealth.
disguised and stealth? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the initial thing here, Canis, on you is a bite. Okay.
Okay.
Well, time to start gauging numbers. About
This
to go
is
back into
Mr.
math mode.
Clanky armor. So 2d8 plus 6 on the bite. The initial bite is 15 plus the poison.
Already a lot of stuff going on here.
So 15 plus 9. If you are large or smaller, go ahead and make me a saving throw, please. Strength saving throw.
Candace, you're good at those.
Not at the moment. This place stinks.
You're
Oh yeah. True.
well, you're better than the rest of us. You're fine. He'll get this first try. Look at that, a solid 10.
Poisons are not only affect attack rolls and ability checks, not saves. So you're good with the first
Yeah.
roll, unless you have
so-
something else.
26, okay.
Okay. You see this thing bite you as it tries to bite you. It lashes onto you, and as it lashes onto you, it kind of pulls you up into the air, and you're like fighting its teeth, and you jump out just in time as it snaps. You can tell it was definitely trying to ingest you.
Not today.
And with that, we will
Gonna be someone.
turn order this bitch.
Lickety clackety, roll for attackety.
Hopefully we roll. We need to roll consistently 2 times above 10 across the entire board. We got this team.
All right.
+4 because we're near.
Well,
just out of range.
Garret and Vera.
Yeah.
What?
+4.
Yeah, you're too far away.
3? No, that's not the issue. I have a +8 and I rolled a 3.
Oh.
I should not be middle of initiative. My gimmick needs me first.
I feel like this icon should be bigger.
I do too, but it's huge size, so.
Huh?
I think that's right, right?
Yeah. 3.
Yeah,
three-
that's huge.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like. You know, we just I know it should be bigger.
In a second, you'll understand why it's
Oh,
why
our
it's not
tokens
bigger.
are a little bit bigger than a square.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
why.
He is actually 5, 10. Tried biting you from there.
No.
Right there. Yeah. Then we have Miss Vera here. Okay, she rolled terribly.
Is she affected by the poisons that she doesn't have to breathe?
Yeah, she's still affected.
You sure?
I
I think she's immune to poison.
Do they not breathe, or
If
It would say.
she's a bot. Yeah.
I'll double check for you, but it will say if she has if she
I got
doesn't
it.
breathe under
I got it,
character
I
traits.
got it.
Like Warforged?
Interesting traits.
No, it says nothing.
Oh, advantage against being poisoned, yeah.
Yeah, so
But I don't think she
You
has
don't,
to
need
breathe.
you don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep. Doesn't
You don't need
to
to
eat, drink, or breathe.
drink or breathe.
You don't need to eat.
so she's okay.
She
So
can just
yeah, she
stop
can just
breathing.
hold the breath. Yeah.
So saves aren't affected, but attack rolls are.
Attack rolls and ability checks. Yep.
All right. With the sneak attack, that was a surprise round. Pretty much one attack, right?
Yeah.
Oordem, please tell me you have silvery barbs.
No, I took it away because you had it, and like Candace, like everybody else had it in the first game.
It's time to eat again. Start of the round. It's going to. I think it likes the shiny guy. It's gonna try to. It's gonna definitely bite him and then move to claw the other two. How smart is this thing? It's feeding on. It's not that smart. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna move to bite you again, Candace. This time without advantage, but it's a crit.
Off.
So the initial bite is 25 bite. Then I need a strength saving throw, please. Right. And the bite is
13.
that will not make it. The poison on the bite, sorry. That is 21. But as it slithers in, it just literally slides and picks up Canis. And Canis, you just go sliding down its gullet.
Wait, does Candace have the +4 to that? Or is that on?
Yeah, it is.
It's
Okay.
still a fail, though, sorry.
Ah, okay.
I'm inside it.
You are now inside it.
Don't touch my things as I go down the throat.
His feet aren't like sticking out at all, are they? Guessing they aren't. Mechanically, I don't want to tease it.
They are not. No, he's in his stomach almost immediately. Then the 2 claws will follow onto Garret.
Oh, fuck.
30 and a 23.
Yeah.
Do you have Misty Step?
I do, but it's a
You can
bonus
miss.
action.
Yeah, but it's also a reaction.
Is it?
I
What?
believe.
No, it's just a bonus
No, it's
action.
not.
What's the one that's a bonus? That's a reaction. Anyway, 18 on the first claw, 23 on the second.
So, 41?
That's
You're
not
right.
good math. That's not a favor.
That's its first turn.
Wait, how much damage? 18?
41.
Okay, 41. Okay, cool.
Does not look like there are any spells that are teleportation and reaction, at least in the,
I could
the
have
normal
swore there was
books.
something that lets you teleport as a
Could be an ability on like something, but
There's some monsters
You're
out.
Oordem.
okay. Well, now that Canis is in there, I can't do my big thing.
Do whatever you need to.
Okay, I wanna just do this fairly because you had said it wasn't that smart, but I want to know: can I tell it's not that smart before I make
It's
this
a
choice?
monstrosity, so you can take that with that what you will.
I'm gonna do a nature check to see if I can discern that.
Nothing
Okay,
in
yeah,
nature
I'm gonna
looks
say
like
it's
this.
not. Yeah. Either way, I'll be like, is this thing smarter? I don't know. Either way, with a 19 flat roll, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ralathim's Psychic Lance on it.
Go for it.
Hey!
Yeah. Well, first I'll get into make sure I can see it. Whoop. I need a intelligence DC 19 check.
What does this do?
This is you
It's
unleash the
the
blah
same
blah
one
blah.
I use. Where,
Yeah.
if they fail to save, they're stunned.
Yeah, they're going to take psychic damage and will be incapacitated until the start of my next turn. Otherwise, they only just take half the damage and are not incapacitated.
Okay. As you see this spell kind of like starting to dig into him because it's your spell, you can see it kind of shake it off as it looks at you, and then it just lets forth that roar as it uses its first legendary resistance.
Yeah, figured.
So it's taking half damage.
We'll take half that damage, so we'll take 14 psychic.
Yeah.
Son of a.
We're facing hard
No.
creatures now. We need to like bait it with
Numba
the.
Hardy.
Yeah.
You have to bait it with the low spells for it to resist. And
Yep. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna run over here. Actually, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lox. You are muted or something, Ellanis.
Testing.
Whoa,
Whoa,
yes.
what the hell?
Here, yeah, but you have voice.
Turns out
model.
Ellanis is also a robot.
Went through the other channel, wrong channel. Apologies on that.
You're good.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. DM.
Yeah.
Clarification on something. I was reading this last week. Probably should have asked about this a little earlier than around reading it. Umbral attack lets me make 2 on the first round of my attack action. I get to make an additional attack. If I action surge this turn, do I get that additional? Do I get another one, or does I just get the extra one?
What's it called?
Dread Ambusher. Actually, I can just I just want to see if I could pull out an extra attack right now, because I'm thinking, like, actually, I'll ask this question now, just in case I can actually use it while I prep the rolls.
It doesn't say.
If you take the attack action on that turn, you make one additional. And since Action Surge gives you attack action again, it gives you Dread Ambusher again.
So we're just going to proc this right now, because I feel like I need a dump right now.
I'm seeing a lot of Action Surge stacks with Dread Ambusher, so yes.
See, okay, we're going to hit some things right now. Action Surge, preemptively. I'm firing a lot.
Because your best friend Candace got eaten?
Because I looked at this thing and went, no. I'm just going to saw the numbers pop out. Let's take a look. 6. That'd be 6 attacks. Let's go. Sorry, it's going to be distant.
Sorry, go ahead.
So 17 for the first one.
Are your bows or ammo magical?
You're not.
They are not?
No, they're not.
Okay.
You don't have a +1 bow?
I haven't bought them yet.
17 will hit, though.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll do the damage numbers for you after. Second attack. Natural 1. Great, baby. Third attack.
Also, poison?
15. I'm applying
15 will hit.
15, or it's a 15 plus 11, or 9 plus 11, so 20.
Okay.
20 on that one. 24 on that was 3. That's 4. Be 5. 16.
Will hit.
Ooh. I'd be thankful for this bonus. 15.
That will hit as well.
All right, let me just do all of the physical damage first, and I'll put on the 2d8 after. God, resist. I should have bought better arrows. No. That's gonna be 5d6 of the base 5 attacks, an extra 5d6 from Hunter's Mark, and then plus 25. This is the physical side of it. That's going to be 62 points of damage, reduced down to 31.
Yep.
And then an extra 2d8 from Umbral Ambusher. This is going to be psychic damage, 10. Psychic.
Okay. Anything else?
No, it's an extra. Sorry, I'm thinking of Baldur's. No, it's an extra just d8 of the weapon's damage type, so it's actually reduced down to another 5. No. Just a lot of damage. Oh no, that's it. I bursted this round. Actually, no. Correct that. I'm in range. It did claw me.
No, I clubbed Garret.
Yep.
Oh no, Dave. I'm sorry. I'm gonna back up to the wall. Try and be less of a target. But that's my movement, action. Yep, that's everything. Which is now, do I drop Hunter's Mark for... Oh, that's all. Next turn.
Okay. Garret, you're up.
Okay, question. Do we see the piece of the rod?
No, you do not.
Fuck. Okay.
I need to find it.
Okay.
Addis, look for that next turn.
So, first up, what I'm going to do, I need it to make a dex save.
Okay.
If I had magic weapons,
24.
Okay, it will make the save. So Because I'm hitting it with disintegrated. Or disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40.
Yes.
Am I reading that right? Okay.
Yeah.
That feels
It's probably, it's still halved, probably. What does it say?
D6 plus 40 force damage. So yeah, it's got a static number with it.
I rolled like shit.
Doesn't do half damage or anything?
Not disintegrate.
Yeah.
Well, then what's the save for?
To take the damage or not.
It hits.
Doesn't have the tag.
Kasey, it doesn't do half damage on the save.
Okay. So it still takes full damage, right?
No, if it makes a save, it takes nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a save.
Disintegrate is a save or suck.
Fuck. Okay.
It's really nice damage. That's the problem.
It's still good.
Yeah.
It's just
On things that have, I don't know, legendary resistance, it's a bit of a bitch.
Well, there's that.
Live and learn.
I will cast Misty Step. Do that, but 13. "30 feet. And just take a quick glance in this room as it
This
is.
thing seems to have a pretty big range. If you think that's
Yeah.
far enough away.
You should take an extra movement just to get some
Oh, yeah,
space.
yeah. I'll move in here.
Yeah, move far away from all of us. Perfect. It's the Nema strategy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I possibly see it?
Do you see it? What do you mean?
The piece of the rod, is it in this room?
In that room, as you get in there, the air is humid. It's pooled on the floor is black sludge that shimmers like an oil slick, but you do not see it in there.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Ennis, you are up, and you are in.
It's belly.
Yeah, my belly.
So what's my condition? What can I do?
Is it? Okay, depends on the monster. I'll start making assumptions.
Yeah, it's probably restrained and then like some other stuff with that, but
It's usually restrained and blind.
Well, I'm asking the DM, like what's
Guys,
my...
I am talking, please.
Sorry.
You are, Joe. You are blinded, restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Hurtleon. So you are good in that regard. At the start of each turn, you take poison. At the start of its turn. Okay, so you're good. The poisons are from poisonous secretions. You can. Let me see if there's a way to get out here. Just hold on 1 second.
gotta go out the other end.
Let's say I
Way.
have to go all the way through.
Okay. Yeah, it has to. It's one of those things where you are in there, and you are blinded and restrained. But if you have a means to get out of those things, you can do that.
Does he have a transparent stomach?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna activate my immovable rod.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't gonna like that one, now, is he?
Holy shit.
That was really hard nut, huh?
Okay.
And I'll shout as loud as I can and go, "Run away as far as you can. Make it chase you."
All right. Do you do anything else?
Oh, that's an action, I think. Let me just double check that. I think it's an
Heroic action if I ever say anything.
Yeah, use an action. I don't think I have much else.
Good fucking thinking, dude. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
The bonus action, I'm actually going to harness divine power and
Okay.
regain a spell slot, but that gets rid of my my channel divinity. So I
You're not
get
gonna need it.
yeah, I might need it. So I find I find an opening and I jam it in there and I press the button.
Oh, okay. Damage on the outside doesn't make him regurgitate. Damage from the inside does.
Ooh.
I had to read that right. Okay. Do you do anything else then?
Well, that's an action,
Roll-
so I can't do much.
Roll me percentile dice, too, while you're in there.
Okay. $57.
Okay.
What trinket does he find in the stomach acid?
At that point, Canis is finished. You can see this thing flash around looking for somebody, and then all of a sudden, while it's like trying to slide on its legs, it stops in place, and it looks like it's like pushing its claws through the ground is starting to bleed as it like pushes its claws through the flesh. At which point, Vera's up. She's gonna jump at this thing.
Hit it!
Let's do some Vera things. What does she do?
Or don't actually. I'll do it.
Canis told us to run away, and if Canis says run
Yeah,
away,
I mean, like, should have been. My first action actually would have been Eldritch Blast, but.
Does more with her weapon.
yeah.
Yeah, but like if it can't get you, it doesn't
She's
matter.
gonna Hexblade's curse this thing.
She has that?
Yep.
Have I seen her use that before?
Nope. She's gonna Hexblade curse this thing. I believe it can curse whatever she wants. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do strength.
Wait, Hexblade's Curse or Hex?
Hexblade's
Hexblade's
curse.
cursed. Yeah.
Hexblade's Curse is you get a bonus damage to proficiency and you crit on a 19 and 20.
I see that now.
Hex is the D6 damage rider that allows you to make disadvantage on ability checks and help ability checks and skill rolls.
Yeah, she's gonna
which
bonus
one?
action that.
Which is so weird, but like whatever.
Yeah.
Make that saving throws and now suddenly everyone's like, oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna Hexblade's curse, and then she's gonna open up on this thing. She actually hits twice.
Does do that. Hey, she rolls 219.
I've seen rare rules.
She's gonna hit. I don't know. Yeah, damage here. Then 15 on the 7 on the green flame. So total. Hold on, sorry. It's 14. She did not roll it. She did not roll it. 19. Okay. So 16, 27 on the first hit, and then 14 on the second. And to take advantage of that, she's going to action surge.
She does.
There's her action surge. She's going to attack again. I'm just going to roll twice, so I don't have to. Okay. 16 will hit, 14 will not. Well, actually, she's plus to it, right? Attack. To attack.
For
Hex
based on what?
Curse.
Close that.
No. She does not.
Attack.
I got it. I'm just
Gotcha.
talking aloud.
Gotcha.
Then her second attack, or her first attack here is going to do 17. And then she'll miss with the war magic, so that's her turn. Is it the end of the turn with legendary actions?
It is after somebody's turn. Yeah, it is the
Okay,
end.
well then I'm going to use 2 legendary actions. Can't sprint, so you asked for this, Joey. It's going to. You guys see this like red lightning surge between each and every tendril and spike on its body. Inside, Joey, you're taking necrotic damage. You take 18 necrotic damage, and on the outside, you guys can see wounds begin to heal on this thing.
It has a healing factor.
It has to use 2 legendary actions, but yes.
Well, that's what I see. All I'm looking like this motherfucker's healing.
Its turn, top of the round. Legendary actions are back. It's going to probably just unleash on. Well, it's gonna try. Yeah, well, it's gonna unleash on Vera. Since it doesn't know it can't move yet. I haven't tried. I hate attacking people who aren't here because it feels pointless.
Can't hear their anguish. It just doesn't hit.
No,
the
it's less that if they die, then I feel like.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, she's definitely getting hit with a 30 and a 27.
Damn.
Or have the extra person here.
23. Yeah, I mean, I would. That's why I'm playing it, just because of the 23 meets, so she's getting hit by everything. She's taking a total of 60 damage.
Ooh.
That did quite a decent hit to her, so as that happens, you kind of see her stagger a bit as this thing just lays into her. I gotta see if she gets swallowed. Oh, she's not strength based. She's getting swallowed. Yeah, she got swallowed. So, as you're in there, Candace, you feel a large, heavier figure kind of just like slam into your head, and as you feel around, it feels mostly like.
Oh, she has silvery barbs.
She is also swallowed.
Yeah.
Oordem, you're up.
I was looking at her thing to see if she's got teleportation spells just for hopefulness. I'm just like, shit. Can I tell if they're still in his stomach or throat at all?
They're, as far as you know, in him.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Also, because you're blinded and restrained doesn't mean you can't attack. Yeah, it's just giving you that.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm inside a monster. I'm going to use that rod.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'm just telling you.
I saw Vox Machina Season 2.
Oh, did they do that? Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, what I'm saying.
yeah, they were in a dragon. And
Guess whose idea that was?
Sorry, its turn. You take stabbing poison damage, Canis.
okay. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt.
I can't do much. I'm going to cast Ball of Light. Make a 60-foot wall. I'm going to try to get the back end of this thing far away from its stomach, but still enough to do damage. So, maybe like where the tail is, because I don't want to hit anybody on the inside.
He probably has
one. Everyone.
He
If
probably
they're
has
inside the creature, you have full cover, means you can't hit them.
Well, this is Wall of Light. I'm not hitting them. It's a wall. So
They probably have one more resistance left.
right, which is sort of why I'm doing this wall, because I get more benefits. So I need to see where I can put it nicely.
Yes, I just like if it's full cover, this shouldn't matter.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Let's go.
So I basically
Am I correct on that? I'm not. Am I tripping?
when the wall appears, blah blah, or is it vertically blah blah? The wall can be up to 60 feet long. Blah blocks line of sight. Creatures can pass it. When the wall appears, each creature in its area, it is a 5-foot thick wall. So it would just anything within the area.
Target with total cover can't be directly attacked by souls. Unless I'm
Where are you
supposed
putting
to.
it?
It's 60 feet. Probably along here. Whoop. That. When the wall appears, it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I am going to make it at disadvantage.
Well, you mean silvery barbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to succeed, and then you make it roll.
Oh, okay.
That's good because you don't have to waste it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
even know
It succeeded.
Okay.
Silvery barbs, the way it technically works is once a creature rolls and succeeds a check, you're like, nah, redo that.
Alright, I will do that then.
It's really mean when you have disadvantage and they succeed anyway. Then you say, now one more time.
It's Constitution 19.
Yeah, I rolled a 21 to succeed, and then the reroll was a 23.
Ah.
You have to. Oh yeah, because it succeeded on your 3. Damn.
So yeah, okay, so it's going to take
6?
half as much damage as this. It is not blinded. So it's going to take half of that. So it's 8 radiant damage.
It can't move either. That's good.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So if it ends
it
its
can, it has to make a strength save.
Yeah.
true, yes. Or strength check, one or the other. Either way, so if he ends it there, basically we have it again, and I basically have 6 shots of this wall that I can basically take off from the end to shoot at it while it's still up, but I am concentrating on it.
Okay. Question is, on my side, do I keep Hunter's Mark up, or do I switch over to an elemental weapon? I want my full bonus.
Anything else, Oordem?
I'll shout out, be like, you can pass through the wall, just don't stop in it.
Understood.
Okay.
Let's...
Long
Yeah,
shot.
I don't. Bonus actions.
No, because I want the +5 to go through. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will be turning on elemental weapons, or my elemental weapons spell. I'm dropping Hunter's Mark concentration. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder. Fire, lightning.
Lightning.
Cool. I like the idea. Essentially, the sparks from her cloak will come, like lights will sort of beam out, and then all hit onto the arrows and are charged with lightning. I'm not doing lightning damage. And then I'll just use a bonus action attack just to fire. Nope, I can't because I need the 2 weapons. No, is that? Am I allowed to fire in case I only have a thing? I'm just gonna teleport.
What's the ability?
I just 2-weapon fighting. Do I need to make an attack action? Yep, I do.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just prepping for this turn. I think my bonus action I can use. Hey, you know what? This is just because I need to top off. I'm a short rest. I'm a second one real quick. I get an HP. Topping off, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just prepping right now. Next turn. Garret. Wizard shit.
Wizard shit indeed.
Wait. So you didn't attack?
I can't attack. I use my action and that
Okay.
action to cast a spell, which was to prep.
All right.
That's fine. Next attack, it'll be a lightning damage.
I know. Gary, you're up.
All right. Int save.
Quick with that.
Okay. Well, you gotta tell me what you're doing.
I am using Old Reliable and Psychic Lancing this thing.
There's a lot of psychic lance in this party.
All right. I had a hunch, so go ahead and do it.
Well, I did it. I need you to
Okay.
make the save.
It's going to choose to use its second legendary resistance.
It's 2 down. Yay.
Okay, so
Do that.
and that's just to make the save, right? So it'll still
Still take
Take a
damage.
damage.
Half damage.
Yep. 6, 7, 8. 5, 10, 15. 24. It'll take 12 damage.
Okay.
So I also. Well, technically, I don't know that Canis activated the rod, so I won't do that. Or maybe I will, since I like doing it. Actually, I'm gonna push it more into the wall of light. So I
Okay.
need it to make a strength.
You're technically making a strength check against the rod because it's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
So it kind of works
Well,
both.
I'm trying to force it.
No, I know, but it works both
Okay.
Is there a
in
Alright,
your
size?
yeah.
favor and against it.
Is there a size limit on that
one
spell?
anyway.
That's true
really?
too. Is there a size limit?
I don't think so. I'll double check. But
I think there should be.
either
Hull.
way, it's a nat 1, so it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have lost.
Yeah, the feat has no size restriction.
That's funny. You can push a Tarask.
Only 5 feet. I mean, it's not going to matter to a
Anything
Tarask.
else, Garret?
You can push the world.
No.
Okay.
The world is not a creature.
Canis, you are up.
Okay, now I'm going full ham on this thing.
Yeah.
But I'm blinded, right? So disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's all around you, so you don't really have. The disadvantage is more awkward long sword, awkward great sword.
Yeah.
11.
Like if I had a 9 mil.
11 will not do enough.
20.
20 will.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna activate Divine Favor first.
Yeah.
So do an extra 1 radiant, but so that's 8 slashing, 8 radiant, plus that 1, and I want to get out of here, so I'm smiting.
Max smite.
Yeah, I'll use my last one. So that's 4d8, 4th level. Oh, hold on.
So far, it's 17 damage.
Yeah. Um, 2d8. Second.
Does the
Five-
ability have the
5d8.
cast? Okay.
5d8. That's the maximum we can do.
Doing the biz.
Pretty good. 22 radiant damage. So 17 plus 22.
Okay.
I'm concentrating.
Well, you guys see just a faint flicker of light inside of like a red light inside of this thing before Canis swings, and as Canis swings, this thing's gonna spit up. It's gonna spit up the two, well, the three of you technically. So as it spits the three of you up, you guys are lying on the ground. There's half of a corpse of a large black Slaad lying there with you.
Dumbass.
And Canis, kind of just laying right in front of your face, is the rod piece.
I'm not gonna avoid this one. Can I reaction pick it up?
Interact with the object.
Yeah.
Interact object, a free action.
Yeah, I guess you would. Yep.
Okay, I pick it up, covered in bile.
Added to the inventory. Quest item updated.
As you pick this up, you hear some things.
Oh, I get one now. Nice.
Everybody hears
Ooh.
some things. Just
We're 2-0.
kind of echoes throughout the corpse itself. And as that happens, this just flare of fire from Canis himself just expels everywhere, kind of just petrifying and burning what flesh is left. And Canis, I need you to pull 3 war drakes for me onto the map.
Okay.
As stepping out of fiery portals seems to be backup for our good buddy Canis here.
Oh shit!
Oh my! What? I don't want him having. What?
The wall does unfortunately disappear though.
Ah.
As Canis, you look around, and for the first time, you can feel your queen is actually. Is she with me? Is she helping me?
A queen comes to your aid, you get 3 drakes. A queen comes to my aid, I lose the whole damn body.
About time you showed up.
At the front is, it's bearing the same face as your, a close friend of yours. We're gonna say it's this one. Vera stands up. She's gonna start attacking this thing. It's actually advantage because you have allies now. Looking here, 17 will hit, and 29 will hit. There we go. Second one. So 9 plus 4, 13, 18, and then I'm assuming this is the fire damage, 10. Okay, that's her turn. She cuts into this thing. On its turn, it's gonna stand up and it looks around and let me see here. Hold on. It looks like it's ready to flee, and as it tries to flee, you see its skin. You see the skin and now petrified ashen flesh beneath it tear as the claws, and it can't move from the movable rod. As it just lets out this like pained scream. Oordem, you're up.
Yeah.
As
So,
the
just
tides quickly turn.
Yeah. Yes. He's just gonna, you know what? He's gonna go ahead and cast spiritual weapon. Get that thing out. That's the wrong button. Flop it down. And just try and punch it in the face with that same bonus action. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 force damage.
Good.
Mark that down on my spell slots. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just checking my cantrips. Yeah, let's mind sliver it. Intelligence 19 saving throw, please.
Okay. You said intelligence?
Intelligence 19, yep.
I'm not gonna waste the legendary resistance on that.
Fair
I
enough.
fumbled.
All right.
Come on, use it on cantrip. See what happens.
Rolled not bad. 12 psychic damage, and it has a 1d4 on the next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So,
End of your turn, since it can't run, it's going to invigorate itself again with 2 legendary actions. It's gonna gain. You see the wounds beginning to heal again. Okay. That's it then for you?
yeah.
Alright. Ellanis.
Move forward and start blasting.
Okay.
First attack. Dirty 20.
Alright.
Second attack.
Oh, my bad.
I'm so mad. Sorry. To give you an idea, it was a natural 20 and a 9, and a natural 20 and a 13. Oh. I'll third attack.
Don't forget that you are also poisoned, though.
Again, that's why I'm saying natural 20 and then a 9. This is its advantage. Natural 20 and then a 13, then a 12 and an 8. I'm so sad. Those have been 2 crits. Would have been double crit.
I don't know why the music changed.
So 20, 24, 19.
They'll hit.
Cool. That's gonna be 3, 6 plus 3d4 plus 15 lightning damage. Maybe if I roll, you'll roll all at once. 27. Oh man, that's 2 ones, 3 ones. Lightning. 27 lightning damage to the
Lightning?
lightning. Eat that
And
physical
it's
resistance.
lightning damage, right?
See?
Okay. Let me look here.
You tell me it's resistant.
No, it does full. It does full, but you also see it kind of begin to become like a little erratic, almost like it's susceptible to it.
Well,
As that happens, you see its throat and its insides kind of like pour out of its mouth, but then it sucks it right back in, kind of like a. I forget what kind of creature could push its stomach out of its mouth.
I don't know of any creature that can do that.
There are some.
Yeah, they're
That's horrifying.
But
Frogs can.
a heron. Or
either way, lightning immediately triggers the effect to make a save to spit things up.
Oh, noted.
Yeah.
That would have been useful earlier.
You're up.
Alright,
Oh,
since
I also run back.
Yeah, I figured.
since it is stuck in place, I am going to upcast Wall of Fire on it.
Fuck you.
So I'll be doing that at 5th level. Since I am placing it down, it would usually be a dex save, but I don't know.
It still makes it.
Okay.
You know what your next spell should be?
Psychic Glance.
Synaptic Static. You should learn that one.
So you're putting the firewall down?
Yup.
Alright, just do damage.
Oogie.
It saves though, so.
I will pay you to learn that spell.
It does get a minus 1d4, if that might make a difference.
I don't think it did. Did not.
Okay.
It rolled a 26, so no point.
Yeah.
17, 21. 49, 35. Half of 35. So that should be
17.
17.
Perfect.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
I'm assuming it's in the same spot.
Yes.
Just like put it in the 5-foot center of him, so
Yeah.
we can all just keep wailing on him.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
basically what
Yeah, honestly, just make a line here. No one else is getting hurt, and he's just suffering.
No, you just make a donut that's like a 5-foot diameter. I
I'm
believe it can
assuming
be
it's
up.
here.
Either way, this
So-
works too.
At which point, as that wall comes up, Canis, you rise to your feet with your allies.
Tactic.
You said I recognize the rider, this guy.
There's no rider, but this dragon is
Oh, okay.
the dragon that you know.
Ah, here you go. Syracuse, grown.
Let's do this. It's like frothing with saliva and fire.
It's like old times. I'm flanking now, right?
You have an easy 5-foot shift to flank. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
your
okay.
stuff is at normal. Yeah.
So yeah, attack at normal. Sword. Well, that was a miss.
It's alright, you have an extra attack and an extra however many attacks on your drinks.
Yeah, 16.
The 16 will hit.
I'm just so slimy. Yeah, 15 slashing, 3 radiant, plus an additional 2 radiant.
So 16. Oh, so 18 plus 2. Okay.
I'm gonna do a. I think I accidentally did 1 extra d8 with that other smite. I'm gonna do a second level smite.
That's alright.
Thought I had 4th level spells, it's only 3.
Yep.
So 3d8. No, sorry, 48. No, 3. Yeah.
You got this.
No, I was right. Yeah, I was right before. 16 radiant.
Okay.
And I give the attack order for the drakes to unleash hell.
Hell yeah. So, they will also. Here. What? They normally have how many attacks?
I have it right here. They have pack tactics. If surprised that just one.
They have 1 attack.
1 attack, yeah.
Okay.
They're actually not super strong. So just only do 4 attacks.
That's okay because they are also buffed a bit, so it's going to be an extra D8 fire on everything.
Okay. So they're gonna get a. This one's too far. Well, he'll move right here. Scooch.
I hope he'll be able to move it
Scooch
down
right
there.
out of the way. Okay. So we have advantage. So first one is 17,
That'll hit.
18,
That'll hit.
and natural 20.
That'll crit.
Okay, so 36. First one will be
What's their bonuses, Ken?
it's a d6 plus 1 with a regular bite.
Okay.
So that's 6 non-magical, 5, and 7. And their fires fires d8.
Correct.
8, 8, 4.
Candace, describe how these 3 drakes and you want to do this.
So imagine, like, I guess only attacked once, but like they're trained to like kind of in like a synchronization, like rapid bites one after another, and they do it. It's almost like a dance.
As they kind of encircle, as you lead the charge, you strike, and as they encircle, they follow up your attacks. Each bite, as they bite, there's an explosion of fire that they just erupt into the bite itself. And on the third and final bite, this thing, size-wise, it and between the wounds it's taken, all the extra fire and radiant damage that you've pumped into it, the radiant damage that you're pumping into is more of like an infernal at the moment. This thing just kind of erupts into like charred bits and pieces as the drakes kind of scamper off and they try to eat up what they can.
Yeah. I'm like, Delta formation. Meat's back on the menu.
And as you're holding the that shard in your hand, for a moment, coincidentally, the wall of fire, you can see within it, just you, the silhouette of this larger woman with her hair kind of flayed in every direction, humanoid woman. And as she stands there in the wall of fire, the two drakes that are not Sinarachus, they look to you, and then they look to the wall, and they walk into the wall. And as they walk into the wall, it's essentially a portal back to the mistress.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sinarachus gives you one last look before shifting down to the pseudo-dragon's size and flying into the wall as well, as the sparking of this piece of the relic begins to dissipate in your hand. And as the last drake flies into the portal, you can see the woman. You can't see her, but you can tell she's looking at you before the wall. Not even to Garret's ability begins to slowly dwindle and close.
After just a barely noticeable hesitation, I give a bow.
Mm-hmm. So your wall closes, or your wall dissipates for some strange reason.
Curious.
And I turn around and you see kind of a fire in Candace's eyes that you kind of haven't seen before. Not literal fire, but I'm gripping my sword, which is ablaze with the holy fire.
Garret
And I have this like, I have this kind of. My head lower, my eyes risen this glare as I kind of look at each of you.
Well, I've never seen you do that one before.
I look at my sword. Fire goes out. I admit that was new to me too.
Yeah, Garret kind of gets closer to the party. Just talking. Damn. Do all of you have some sort of secret ability to just turn into or get powered up?
It's when I grabbed the rod piece.
I don't know. I hope so.
You were filled with power when you grabbed the rod piece initially, Garret.
Oh,
Understandably so. And speaking of, I will whiz it out of Candace's hands.
Like hell you are.
So you feel some nudging, I guess opposed strengths as you're holding it next to the hilt of your blade, because you're holding both pieces, I guess.
Yeah. Can I misty step away?
Oh, it's opposed strength, so
Okay, strength.
or whatever the spell will call for. We'll say you have an advantage at the moment.
22.
Oh, can I heroic inspiration? Because I still have that to inspire my roll.
You can try.
Okay.
What'd you roll initially?
8 plus 9 would have been 17.
I would say save it. It's not worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. I'm gonna do it.
Give it a whirl.
All right.
Committing.
All right. That'll be a 26.
Huh.
So as you're holding on to it, Kasey then, at this point, forcefully rips it from your hand. It's kind of odd.
Onto the ground or into his hand?
To his hand.
My sword is immediately raised to his throat. It gives you the right.
I am simply putting the rod together. And knowing how I am one to inspect magical artifacts, I'm not doing this to be a dick, Candace. As Garret is inspecting the piece of the rod.
Hence,
I let my eyes narrow and I go, "Give me the rod. We'll inspect it as a group."
Why do you want it so much?
Why did you take it from me?
As you ask that, Garret attaches it to the other piece.
give me 1 second. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see if there's a point where
I was telling my friend the other day, we're chatting. It's like, yeah, like I don't like doing player versus player in my game. I'm not going to threaten a team member.
there's a point where the pieces do stuff. Just trying to find that. Sorry, 1 second.
Or is it one of the magic items that kind of like more and more you unlock more?
No, it's something different.
Okay.
26, little scrawny bird man.
Well,
Guess it was like a
technically,
psychic thing. Yeah.
it's your int or it's your strength versus my int.
Okay.
What is your alignment, Garret?
I don't think I ever actually picked, but
Just fucking have one.
I would say he's probably chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I was just going for neutral. I'm just.
As you say, I'm. The last thing you said, I'm taking it so I can do it, and as you like twist it to lock it together, there's this, and I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh shit. 18.
It is not enough as you're flown 10 feet back onto your ass. As the thing's kind of just floats there, but the two pieces are together.
The things are floating, you said?
Yeah, it's just floating where Garret was before he got knocked on his ass.
I go, well, I admit, that was worth it, and I grab it.
That was pretty good.
What is your alignment, Kenneth?
Lawful evil.
Okay. As you grab it, there's no effect. It takes. It's fine.
Yeah, bitch. So, Rod likes Candace now, huh?
It would seem to be that way.
Do you need help cleaning your feathers?
Nah,
You have some.
dust himself off.
Garret, as you're sitting on the ground, you just hear a quick, and then just in your ear, get up.
Garret will get up and take a look around. Is he there?
No. But as you look down, there's a coin on the ground.
Garret will pick it up. Is it different from the
It's
other one?
every time you picked up these coins, they look ancient, but they look different every time.
Okay.
Like almost like a different civilization every time you pick these up.
This one's Canadian.
But also, you also got to think you're
Yes,
in the middle
What
of,
realm was that?
you're in the middle of wild space.
What realm does Canada draw from?
It's a gift with a powdered wig on it.
Cass comes up.
Emperor Otto.
Candace, as you're holding this thing, you can still feel the power thrumming through it.
Hmm.
But at this point now, it seems like you have 2 of the pieces.
We should get out of here.
Why? I think the immediate threat is now, ceased. I'm gonna go over to the body of the Slaad, just see if there's anything with it.
2 pieces.
Like which part? Top part, bottom part?
No, you have the
first
2
one.
combined.
Okay.
The
Is
first
there
one was the top.
is there an
Oh.
item that I can add?
That's-
I forget.
It is just the second piece. So once it's identified,
Okay.
the second piece can cast Arcane Gate once a day.
Ooh.
Now you understand why Drakes came walking through.
So I see
Um.
I looked up raw 7 parts. I don't know if I should add these. I see like first piece, 6th piece.
Don't look it up.
Okay.
Don't want to know what you're doing.
That's why I
Yeah.
asked. That's why I
It's
asked.
trying to
Yeah.
import the items.
I'm just gonna import all of them. Scam.
No, it's just
Scaling.
just keep notes that you have the first piece, which does Commune.
Okay.
Now you have the second piece, which does Arcane Gate.
Okay.
Both once a day.
Wasn't sure if you made a custom item. I didn't
No,
look.
no. It's because it's once a day. I don't think an item is necessary. I think a note is necessary, but an item isn't.
Should
Here, I'll put that in there.
Okay.
is there anything to harvest from this thing? Or is it just a
From what you can gather, it's not only in pieces, but also gnarled as shit. No, there's nothing
I'm-
really together.
I'm trying to inquire if the rod of
Oh yeah, that thing's.
is it still locked in there?
It's got like a couple pounds of flesh on top of it, but you can still see it just floating there. Yeah.
She's gonna try and get it or click it and get it cleaned off.
Um,
You're talking about the
Wiping
rod?
it.
You're talking about the rod?
Yeah, the movable rod.
Oh, a movable rod.
She's getting it unstuck and then cleaning it off.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Now that I have a new special rod.
I have a new rod.
Garret,
I don't want to play with you anymore.
you could hear. From behind you, the room behind you, Garret.
I'll turn around and investigate.
As you look into that room, at the center of that pool, that oily, slick pool, it looks like there's a ripple, like where something could have fell in.
I will go and investigate that.
Okay.
See if it's more shiny.
You can't see inside, but go ahead and roll an investigation or an arcana.
Well, both are the same, so I will.
I would say arcana is more applicable here.
Yeah, that's what I. 27.
Ellanis, as you're done cleaning up the rod, I'll walk by and snatch it up and go, thank you.
Items.
As you're investigating this and you get close enough, you've been around enough corpses and enough magic to know that this is This black, oily stuff is blood.
From the heart, right?
The heart. Yep. Could be the last of it here.
I would assume that, like, actually, I'm gonna dump out, like, whatever water I would have in, like, drinking canteen, and I'll
Mhm.
fill it up.
Okay.
Save some for Canis. He needs a lunch.
So you now write that you have a canteen full of God's blood. Dying
Not an
God's blood.
artificer. I am not an artificer. I am not an artificer.
Of what kind of God's blood?
Dying God's blood.
Right, mine's gonna use that, but that's not
And
this character.
What
Question.
what and why the man directed you there? You're not sure yet.
Question.
Yeah.
So, am I able to make my own teleportation circle?
You can set a teleportation circle, yes. You can create one here and then
I would just need the components for it, right?
correct.
Fuck. That I do.
And I think it takes an hour. Or a day.
No.
It takes 1 minute.
Takes 1 minute to put it down. For it to be permanent, it requires like casting it like once a day per year.
Right, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to just put one down and teleport to one we know, that's pretty easy. It's like
That,
get out of jail free card.
You also hang on. Hurricane Gate, no, I can't take you here. Let me look here. Rare ink's worth 50 gold. Every day for a year, yeah. Which you can technically use your 5th level spells every day for a year to make this, to keep this thing going. It's up to you.
yeah, I just don't have the chalk for it right now.
No, you don't need chalk, you need rare inks worth 50 gold.
Yeah.
Which, if you have 50 gold, I'm assuming Mordenkainen would have let you have he would have helped you with the components like everyone else has access to pretty much a shop there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will.
So if you have at least 50 gold or 100, you could probably do that twice a day. Twice, if you wanted.
Okay.
Pretty much if you want to make this a permanent thing, your 5th level spells have to
Always be up.
have to be here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not worth it.
And it lasts
Infinite God blood.
it lasts 6
Uh,
seconds if you just cast it now, so
Well, I will pass for now, but I will make him pull.
Yeah, I mean once you have teleporter,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a range on it. And this is technically still in the same plane.
As
Isn't
far
it?
as God's blood goes, does it dry?
You're not sure? I mean, the rest of the heart and the body is pretty dry, so...
Okay.
Oordem, do you have prestidigitation?
prestidigitation. No,
Question
I've got
Burma.
I have the other one, the one that makes me do this, and I cast thaumaturgy and make my eyes glow even redder with my horns. Is this helping?
No, because I am covered with bile. It's quite
That's,
disgusting.
It's a real shame.
Okay, so... To prevent tons of... Where the fuck are we next week? I think we'll probably end here tonight.
Did I just see if there's anything in the with the Slaad's
Yeah,
corpse?
there's. Let me look here. Hold on.
Damn it.
He had a bag on him. In the bag. The bag had a potion inside of it. Potion of mind reading.
Ooh.
And it had 2 scrolls of modify memory.
I don't think I would be.
Wonder if he used that on people.
You know, like
Probably.
Vera. It is
Oh, is that what that was?
only on a couple of subclasses of cleric and not on every cleric, so I wouldn't be able to read those. I'll take the potion though.
He also had one very strange item. It's a little cube.
Hmm. I wonder what this could be.
Do I get to fun items now, or just gonna be shared around?
Didn't you find a spyglass?
Stairs.
You can look with what I found with your spyglass. Go on, take it out, take a look.
Ah, things I shall pay for.
It needs to
We
be
will.
it needs to be identified, but you found a cube of force.
Son of a bitch. Please give me my old friend. The bodies I laid that day.
I will identify that over the next long rest. Or whenever we get a chance.
Yeah, you can just do personal notes in the item that says like need to be identified or some shit.
Yeah.
But that's what you find. All things, if you think about it, how he locked in Figaro, how some people didn't know about him being Slaad's, and then they bumped into him.
Oh yeah, no, this is I'm like, yeah, this all making sense.
And then there comes another one.
Oh, it's a baby. It had babies.
This is the mama.
Here we go again.
No backup this time.
Yeah, that's good with me.
That ring I got, can I tell if it's magical or not, or if it's just decorative?
A ring of evasion,
Okay.
but you have to get it identified too, like I said.
Okay, yeah. Would have been nice when I was being eaten.
I mean,
Wouldn't have helped you because you didn't have to make dex saves.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, these are also things you could sell.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
You
no,
don't have to
definitely.
keep all these things. So Garrett's got a jug of God's blood. Make sure to keep track of what you guys got.
Always do, always do. Still got my cloak of the manta ray.
Was gonna
Can't
do
use that.
some stuff when we were in Sigil, but we just kind of went straight on to the wild space.
Have some chance when we get back.
Yep.
Yeah, so pretty much things are in the heart and in general in this area. They're pretty much wrapped up. You still have to, go back to the ship and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but
you got some character stuff to do, but cool.
yeah, That's why I'm not just jumping us into sigil, because then
Yeah, we got. We have
There's
to
our-
decide
there-
if we want to rescue people.
possible
deserve it.
RP.
RP.
It shall be a lot of fun. I hope.
Oh, that was a good fight. Because the weirdness that happened.
Do you have a question, Kasey? Send me a message.
I'll message you about it later.
Okay.
I don't like that. That's some scheming shit right there.
Wonder what he was doing with this cube.
It's a Rubik's Cube?
No, I might say it is, but no. I've actually never seen this in a game before, so it's a new item for me.
I can solve one of those in 20 seconds.
Joey, I can actually solve a Rubik's Cube.
So I
Not
can't.
fast at it, but I could do it. Good session.
Yeah. I was hoping Jess would be here and make that thing a lot harder.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I mean, like, the immovable rod kind of really, yeah.
Took all movement away. So this thing's gimmicks were
Horrible. Yeah.
Its legendary actions was sprint, so it's pretty much just doesn't provoke an opportunity, and it can just stay away from you guys and attack you from 10 feet away, and that's one legendary action. So it's pretty much It was pretty much a movement based fight,
and you just said nah.
and that was just completely shut down.
Yeah, no, clinch move there. Amazing. I can't wait to rewatch that on the recording. Just that when you said that, Joey, and then like just the rest of us kind of having that slow realization laugh.
Yeah, so what happened in
good.
Critical Role, like the dragon was flying, and Scandalin, activated and it made a hole in his stomach. So I was wondering, if that would have happened. So then I could Misty Step out.
Yeah, well, it's like the me using it on the train adventure I did, with them activating it to try and pin somebody against the train. From the Concordant Express, remember that?
Yeah, and it knocked him out.
Oh, it missed you guys. Yeah, I think he used another one. Another game I played, my brother managed to like steal it from the guy before he knew what happened. He was like, "I'm going to press the button." So he's just holding it and he presses the movable rod while he's on a train.
Oh boy.
I love that kind of stuff. I had wanted to do something like that for a long time, and so I was like, "Wait a second, bad guy on the train, giving him a movable rod."
So it reminds me of the Yumo levitate trick. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. What did he do with that? I remember.
You made a house rule of like, hey, or I forgot. Yeah,
It was
Mark made a
Everon,
house rule. Yeah, it was an Everon campaign. Mark made a house rule of like, yeah, if it's like spiritual weapon gets in place, but the train's moving, it just goes by. And I'm like, oh no, whatever shall I do? And I immediately look at my spell list. I'm like, levitate. I'm like, so if the guy flies up.
Right, that's right.
And then I did it to a guy on the train running away. He levitated, sort of floated up for a bit, and then slammed into the door,
Oh,
killing him
Right.
instantly.
oh, so good, so good. Love that kind of shit.